Hey everybody, hope you're doing well today. It's a long time since I've chatted. It's a special day. I attended the Charles George VA Medical Center's 2025 Creative Arts Festival today. I started entering some of my poetry and short stories back in 2019. It was perfectly timed since I had been attending some of the creative writing and arts classes that they were offering. And then the 2020 pandemic put the festival on hold. And later on, when it had calmed down from the pandemic, the festival started again. I continued entering writing pieces. I'm so thrilled to have placed so well each year, even placing in nationals at times. Though it is not about winning per se, it is about the healing which comes from these classes, these events, and others of us coming together. I'm so blessed to be part of this, the Charles George VA Medical Center, Swannanoa, Asheville, North Carolina. The pandemic brought about so many Zoom classes via the whole health department, recreational therapy department, and the mental health clinic. All these classes I have participated in helped in my healing, from creative arts again, creative writing, seated yoga, finding your voice, and so many more opportunities. This community with my sister veterans has been a game changer for me. I am in awe of these ladies. Since I published my book last year, I have not been able to concentrate on other writing sufficiently. Last year, I was blessed to capture a moment on the mountaintop of the area where my mother grew up. With this divinely timed moment, which I captured, I decided to do something different and enter a picture into the Creative Arts Festival this year. On my mama's 80th birthday last year, we went to the top of the mountain to see where her dad met with the other men in that area and made the rock a praying bench. You'll see the rock in the picture that will come along with this video. Began later a church community from this. Thus I call this picture my grandfather's praying ground. I placed third in my specific category today, and for not being a professional photographer, I was just thrilled to place in this event today. And I used just this little iPhone 15 mini for that picture with nothing special otherwise. It's amazing what these little phones can do. During this festival today, I was able to meet many of my online sisters whom I've not met before, or some just briefly, as well the instructors. Just amazing to meet them face to face and spend time in conversation with them. Many of us took a picture today. You will see this in the video to follow. They are my sheroes. These ladies rock. As well, some of the leaders from our classes that were there, and they are some of the most motivating and influential people in my life. I want to really thank the VA for this, for all the opportunities over the years, for these classes of all kinds. Even the mental health clinic, the cognitive behavior therapy, and so many things that they have for us veterans. They're a lifesaver for me and for others. So in addition to my picture, we were able to do readings of any sort that we wish to do today. I chose an excerpt from my book. So I hope you'll enjoy the following video that I have made and have a most amazingly blessed day. Love you all. Oh yeah, you can go on Amazon and other places in Westbow Press to see my book. And these are two other pictures I have taken not long ago over the years. Thank you. God bless.
An editor, a publisher, but the title I am most proud, most honored, most humbled to hold is that of creative writing instructor for women veterans here at the Asheville VA.
In an early 2019 VA writing class, when they first started here, I was asked to write a letter as advice to my younger self of my life prior to signing up to the Air Force. So here it goes. You were trying to run away from family issues, from relationship issues, to get yourself together, you say. You did good. You did get good advice from your brother about not volunteering for things in basic training. such as when they asked if you like bowling, and you would end up cleaning the toilet bowls. You were healthy enough so the physical training in basic wasn't so bad. Your brother was not able to prepare for you for everything the military would bring your way. However, especially for a female entering the military. But you had experienced traumatic things beforehand, traumas he had not been able to prepare you for either. Who could have? Maybe the experience of those prior traumas, though you were running from them, trying to better yourself from the acting out after them, was the scar that was preparing you for those new experiences, unfortunately. Still, you never deserved any of this. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, especially those who were in your chain of command, who questioned your actions since then, who judged you in any way, shape, or form. Your suicide survivor stories are scars you could be sharing as testimonies, not hiding in shame. You attempted over 12 times, and at death's doors, a multiple of those. Sorry. You came from where you were living then in Costa Rica and tried working again. You tried a brief marriage, very brief. After all that running from your calling, you did it. You finished your Master of Divinity. Look at you, girl. You almost lost your home multiple times, waiting for your VA disability rating over the years. You had over 20 surgeries. Especially troubling was the hysterectomy that required 5 surgeries, followed by now unable to have children. You were in the first Miss Veteran America and won the Resilience Trophy. You went to Israel with Heroes to Heroes on their first all-women's group, and you were verbally interviewed for the award-winning The Invisible War. This all sounds great, but you still struggle daily and must remember back to where you came from. Yes, because the military, all the MST incidents exasperated all the prior trauma you were trying to escape from your life beforehand. Do you wish you hadn't gone into the Air Force to begin with at all? Maybe these added medical and trauma events would not have plagued you. The VA benefits, though you've had to fight with everything in you and your parents helped keep you living along the way, eventually came through. You have a nice home now, your car is paid off, you have a testimony to help others by sharing how you have come through. You got this, girl. Don't let anyone say you can't. This is to all of you. Always say, why not me? Yes, you will live in your pain, in your mind, with these symptoms of chronic physical pain as well as MST incidents. However, you have now learned how to reach out to others as well as to take better care of yourself. Accept that there will always be bad days. Your support group, know your support group, own your faith, take things one day at a time and don't beat yourself up. Lastly, for change to happen, we need to reach a point of desperation, like the analogy of a caterpillar, desperate to fly and willing to die, in order to truly live. I had always been running from what I was meant to be all along, just like the caterpillar was meant to become that butterfly.